it's Maury, and Kelly Barron and I are back this week for another challenge. And this week we challenged ourselves to use the pink Paislee Fancy Free collection. I had a few odds and ends in my stash from the collection, and so this was a good way for us to use up some more of that collection from our stashes. So I started out with using some acrylic paint on my layout. So I have primed my white cardstock with some gesso. And now I'm just going to take some coral and some aqua colors that match up with the collection, and I'm going to just put a couple of swipes of paint on there as the base for where I'm going to put the photographs. I kind of looked through my collection of paints and thought maybe I would add either a yellow or a pink as a third swipe of paint. But I was looking at the pictures that I'm using here, which I've printed in 2.5 by 2.5. And I decided that the photos actually looked quite nice on just those, on the double width of the acrylic paint there. So you can see me just looking at, I know I want to use some texture paste here, and I just was trying to figure out whether I want to use yellow or pink. And the yellow I think matches up a little bit better. I haven't given up on thinking about maybe putting a pink stripe on here as well, but I just wasn't really 100% sure if I wanted to do that. When I look at the layout after, I could have done it, but just with the width of the strip of photos here, it does look okay with the two. So I just went with the coral and the aqua color. Now I'm just taking these 3 photographs. I'm going to mat them on this really nice pattern paper from the Fancy Free collection. And these pictures were taken at Bailey's grad in June, and what happened was we got there super early. We knew that she was going to be getting an award, and we wanted to make sure that we were sitting close and that we had really good seats. So we ended up getting there super early. So by the time we got out of there, we were hungry. And so there's actually a Tim Hortons in the lobby of the auditorium where the event was held in Saskatoon. So we ended up getting muffins, and I was standing there taking some pictures of the kids while they were eating their muffins, and it was just kind of a cute moment. So that's what I'm scrapbooking about here today. I'm actually taking this really cute little delicate stencil that actually Kelly sent me that. We did a little swap of some products, some scrapbooking products, and she sent me this, and it's really an adorable, delicate little floral stencil. I love it. And I decided to use the yellow dazzlers with that stencil just to add the yellow in. Now you can see some splatters on the layout so far. I just took some Shimmers paint. It's kind of a translucent paint, but I really liked it for the shimmeriness of it, and I decided to add the pink into the layout with those splatters. And now I'm just going to take my Stampin' Up! Notebook punch here, and I'm going to just punch out a piece of this. Actually, it was from that pattern paper that I showed you just a minute ago with sort of like that. It looks like it's painted, right? It's that ombre painted paper from the collection. I'm just going to add that to the left side of the photo strip there because I just thought it needed a little bit of extra texture to it. So I'm just going to add that to the one side, and then I'll just lift it up a little bit. Now you can see that I've added a doily, and I just wanted to use that as part of the photo mat as well for the layout, just because I like the way that looked. I love those doilies. Aren't they gorgeous? And I think a lot of people have them now from Amazon, and they just really do add a nice touch to different layouts. Now I actually decided that I was going to use this turquoise ombre paper from Basil as my base for the layout. I've kind of been hoarding that. I haven't really wanted to necessarily use it because I just had this one piece left, but then I thought, you know what, that's really ridiculous. I should use it up, and so I did for this. I like the way that looks as a frame. And now I'm going to take this chipboard sheet from the collection. And you know what, guys? I really struggle to use chipboard on my layouts. I don't know why. And I have so many of these chipboard sheets, and I need to get using them up. But I ended up playing around with this and trying to decide what I wanted to do for embellishments, and I don't end up using any of it. So I'm going to have to decide just to figure out how I'm going to use those on some layouts and get some of them used up. And then I thought I might use this puffy sticker from the last Felicity Jane kit, but I didn't use that either. So now you can see that I've taken some of the dimensional stickers and some buttons from the collection. I added some thread to the buttons, and the dimensional stickers I added there at the bottom, those diamond shapes, and then the one that's just below the second photo. And I'm going to take these really cute yellow puffy alphas from, I think these are from Pink Fresh Studio maybe. And I really love these alphas. They're gorgeous. And I think they have them in maybe navy blue now or something. I think I saw online somewhere. And now I'm just going to so I'm going to finish up my title, and it's going to say Muffin Love. And we really did enjoy those muffins. I'm not going to lie. We were all so hungry. And I'm just going to add a few of these little puffy hearts from the Felicity Jane kit from July. And I'm going to add a couple of little stamps just to so you can see that one of my clusters is actually the title, and then another cluster at the bottom where that dimensional sticker is, and then the other cluster is on the photo strip there. And just adding a few more stamps to the cluster areas to add a little bit more detail there. And now you can see that I've added my my journaling area just using some stitching with some pink thread. And I thought about using the Nouveau drops on here for some extra little added detail, but I decided against that. I decided that there was enough because I'm going to use some splatters of some color shine as well in my different cluster areas. Now, I don't use a lot of thread on my layouts, but I decided that I was going to today, and I'm not very good at this, but I tried my best. I think it looks okay in the end once I messed around with it a little bit, but I decided I wanted to use some aqua and some yellow thread, and I just kind of stick it in under the photos there and put some glue in there and hope for the best. Anyways, and then I use my tweezers to kind of move it around a little bit too. So I think it looks okay in the end. I like it. I like the looks of thread. Like I said, I don't do that often, but I do like the added texture that it adds to the layouts. I think it looks great, especially when other people do it. Not necessarily me, but anyways. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit more glue there to my thread, and pretty soon I'll be done. I'm going to add, like I said, a few little color shine splatters in pink and turquoise, and I will be finished this layout. So Kelly and I have just been really enjoying ourselves with Scrap the Challenge. It's been a really busy summer between different vacations, or right now I'm crazy busy in my garden. I have so many zucchini, you guys. I wish I could send every one of you a zucchini, and I'm telling you, I have enough. I could do that. So I'm just busy with that right now, having a lot of fun with my garden stuff, and so grateful that the rain didn't destroy all of my different vegetables. So I do have enough of what I have planted, so that's good. I am going to be back with Kelly in a couple of weeks, and we will have another challenge. Thanks so much, and don't forget to check Kelly's video out, and I am going to link up to her in the description below. Thanks so much for joining us this week. We really appreciate it. Have an amazing day. See you next time. Bye-bye.